This week's Parshas is L'il Nishmas Mנחem, נחum ben Yehושע, הכהן. This week's Parshas is Parshas Acharei Mos-Kedoshim. I heard a fascinating Torah from my good friend Yehusha, otherwise known as YB Fuchs, Jake Fox, whatever you want to call him. He says that it says in this week's Parsha numerous amount of times that before the Kohen Gadol is Mechaper Klal Yisrael, he has to be Mechaper himself. And it doesn't say it once, it says it a bunch of times. And the basic question is that why does it keep repeating itself? Why do we keep saying the Kohen Gadol, he has to be Mechaper himself, and then he be Mechaper others? What's this whole thing? Why can't he just be Mechaper others? Why does he have to be Mechaper himself? Also, why are you telling this to me 15,000 times? Tell it to me once, I'll know it. So the basic answer that Ibn Ezra answers, the answer that everyone's going to be upset about, that it's just the halachos. It says that you have to do this, so you do this. I'm saying, but everyone's like thinking like, okay, very nice, like, gish teretz, like, give me a better one. So Yehusha Fuchs had a fascinating teretz. He says, there's a basic thing. If you want to go give Musar to someone, let's say you go give Musar to someone about Shachas, right? You have to be getting up for Shachas. You have to get up for Shachas yourself, because if not, we all hate those guys that go over to you like, yo, you should probably wear your tzitzis out, or you should put a yarmulke on, or keep Shabbos. And those people are the people that don't do it. You're like, bro, what are you doing? You're giving me Musar, and like, now, like, well, why are you doing this? So that it's a basic rule. Before you give Musar, you have to make sure you're doing that thing to give the Musar. So the answer is that this is what's going on in this week's parsha. It says it so many times because it's trying to show you the Kohen Gadol. He can't just go be mechaper others. First of all, everyone's going to be like, well, he wasn't mechaper himself. Second of all, is that you just can't do that. You have to be mechaper yourself before you mechaper others. That's why it says it a bunch of times to just remind you that's what you have to do. And there's this famous story. Rabbi Salanter says he tried changing Klal Yisrael with everything. He tried changing. You should do this, do that. Whatever he tried doing. And it never worked. He tried changing the world, and nothing worked. And he always wondered, he's like, why is this not working? Until he said he realized the reason why it's not working is because I never changed myself. Before, I'm trying to change Klal Yisrael. What about myself? Of course, he's Rabbi Salanter, but at the end of the day, I didn't change myself. All these guys I'm trying to change, I'm not a good role model. I have to be changing myself. And what happened was he changed himself, and we see Rabbi Salanter, he changed the entire Klal Yisrael. So you see from here, you can't just be mechap, you can't just go give musar to someone for no reason. You have to give musar to yourself. You have to grow on yourself. 100%, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to you. You're going to grow. You're going to struggle. And I know I say this a bunch of times in every Torah. Before, the only way to grow is to struggle. And it's true. You're never going to just go you're never just going to go do it. You have to go out of your comfort zone. Go. You're worried about everyone's looking around you to wear tzitzis. Put your tzitzis down. Just go do it. I'm not saying that everyone does it. Or whatever, daven, come 5 minutes earlier. Whatever you have to do, I'm saying everyone's to their own. You have to do your own kabbalas, whatever you have to do. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm not someone to give musar to you. I have to work on myself also first. But what I'm saying is, and what YB Fuchs is saying is that go give musar to yourself. Go work on yourself before you go give musar to others. Don't be that loser that goes